Shall we drown them? Of course. Very well. Spring is sprung. Let's go.
Huh?
Gotta cool off. Tropical attack. Well, all right. Yes. Time for a swim. Ha! Best wishes. Beautiful. Of course. Very well. Tropical attack. Yes. Let's go. Spring is sprung. Yes. Gotta cool off. Of course. Well... All right. Time for a swim. Don't get too excited.
Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another Camilla Emblem Clear video. In Fire Emblem Heroes, today we'll be taking on the bound hero battle of Sully and Stahl on Infernal difficulty. So we're up against a pair of Awakening Cavalry units characters, and you guys know the drill by now. Bound hero battles tend to be on the easier side, geared towards newer players. They're only Infernal difficulty at max, and even amongst Infernal maps, bound hero battles tend to be on the easier side. This one is no exception. There is some uniqueness to it. I mean, at least with respect to the map layout, you are started across or on top of this bridge. There are these walls that you can use to partition the enemy alongside some shrubbery. There are a lot of cavalry units on the other side, so you can use that to maneuver. You can take pot shots over the water itself on the sides that aren't covered by the bridge, but honestly, it's very, very easy to brute force this. So we're going to be using Summer Camilla essentially to do a supported solo and just demonstrate how easy it is. But the map does have a theme. I mean, both Sully and Stahl have their weapon refines, and their weapons are naturally geared towards weapon triangle advantage or triangle adept effects, right? So the Bull Spear has that triangle adept effect. The Panther Sword also has that Triangle Adept effect. We have this Blue Mage off to the side that happens to have Triangle Adept on them, as well as Blawraven, so trying to cover the weapon triangle against colorless units as well. Also has Chill Defense to help out his teammates, basically, to make sure that they, are able to do more damage and all of that good stuff. Rounding out the rest of the troops are just these two Brave Cavalry units. There's an Axe and a Sword. And then otherwise they have these link skills, so they're trying to kind of demonstrate the debuffing potential, or the buffing potential, I should say, of the link skills on this map when using repositioning or positioning assists in general. And of course Sully has that drawback, and the Sword Cavalier has reposition, and the Axe Cavalier has pivot. And then there's also this Cleric in the back that has gravity for whatever reason, and then has Death Ploy as well. Not a huge threat. She's all the way in the back, and there's plenty of room to maneuver around. So like I said, we decided to supported solo this with Summer Camilla. Let's take a look at her build. Didn't make any adjustments. She has plus 10, has an attack asset, has Blarblade Fury Desperation, Reposition for the assist, Draconic Aura for the special, Goad Flyers for the C slot, and Flyer Formation for the seal. The rest of the Camillas here are exclusively for buffs and positioning, so Vanilla Camilla has Reposition, for example, and also has Hone Flyers, and also has Chill Attack 3. Those are all things that come into play during the battle. Brain Camilla has Reposition and Goad Flyers, basically. That's really what her role is. And then New Year's Camilla has Reposition and Goad Flyers as well. Of course, the stat line, the color advantage, all that stuff changes the AI too, so that, you know, those are aspects of it. But in terms of their use or how I use them in the battle, that was basically it. So as far as the entry point is concerned, I chose to engage over on this side to take on the blue mage and the Stahl over here. You can also obviously engage on this side. They don't move unless you bait them out or engage on them first. But going here, you'd have to take on both Sully and Stahl. Not to say that Sully does a ton of damage or anything, but on this side, if I put Summer Camilla over here, she would at least be able to enemy phase somebody, the blue mage namely, without having to put like close counter on her. So that's what I opted to do. Just reposition her over, put her in danger range so she can take on both of them, and then just kind of secure ourselves in the corner. So she'll tank Stahl without any issue. Again, Stahl has Weapon Triangle disadvantage, and then further Triangle Adept. The Blaraven user is going to go down, get enemy phased. There's going to be some repositioning shenanigans to keep them at bay, which means that Stahl has overextended. We're just going to pick him off with Summer Camilla here. Get that Draconic Aura damage. And then we're just going to kind of fall back. I do want to give Summer Camilla the Hone Flyers buff, so I'm just going to reposition, make sure Vanilla Camilla is parked right next to her. But otherwise, we're just going to sit pretty in the corner and wait for them to approach. And then they're going to, again, continue to do the drawback shenanigans. So at this juncture, the biggest threat to Summer Camilla is the Axe Cavalier, and now the Axe Cavalier is overextended. So we will take him out, player phase him, charge up our special. And at this juncture, we have just enough room to kind of maneuver back here out of the danger zone. We do want to go ahead and just plant Summer Camilla, reposition her over here. She's going to tank a hit from the Sword Cavalier. Well, 2 actually, because he has a Brave Sword. But the Sword Cavalier is going to do 0 damage. He is getting debuffed by Vanilla Camilla's Chill Attack. So, ding ding. Don't have to worry there. And now we're just kind of fortified. We don't really have to worry. Just take a pot shot at Sully here, player phase, take her out, reposition back to keep the Sword Cavalier at bay, and then we'll just shift over here to make sure that the Cleric attacks New Year's Camilla over here, and that Summer Camilla can attack on the following turn. She'll be in range. Gravity goes off, ding ding again. And now the Cleric is primed to get taken out by Summer Camilla, player phase, reposition back, block off the Sword Cavalier, and then one final round, one final set of ding ding, and then we'll just finish off the Sword Cavalier, player phase with Summer Camilla, and you get that Draconic Aura damage. So that's it. That's the strategy that I employed with Summer Camilla to clear the Stahl and Sully Bound Hero battle on Infernal difficulty. Let me know in the comments below what strategies and teams you ended up using to clear this Infernal level challenge. If you ended up soloing it, using any troll skills or troll units, troll teams, theme teams, I'd be interested to know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching and taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. We're certainly hoping the best for you, your family, and your friends, and hoping that you're all staying safe, secure, healthy, and united out there. And until next time, let's protect those skies.